Join me as I show you what is in my goals notebook. Hi, I am Kate. Welcome to my channel, Planner Nerd Plans. I do planner related videos and plan with me's on this channel. Okay, so I created this goals notebook so then I could house someplace where I can keep track of my goals but also plan with them. So how I plan is I have taken the course for over 2 years ago, the HB90 Bootcamp. Now, if you don't know what the HB90 Bootcamp is, that is by Heart Breathings. Heart Breathings, she is a goal planner for authors and has a YouTube channel. She's on Instagram. Her name is Sarah. So what's cool about this method is it takes your big picture, what you want to do, and breaks it down into projects, from projects to tasks and so forth. But also you keep in mind of your time and you create yourself a weekly schedule and all that kind of stuff. But what also is cool about this HB90 method, it's a quarterly goal setting. So every quarter you go through the process again. Even if you still have the same goal, but probably different projects or a little slightly different projects or the same projects, but you want to keep track of it and make sure you're still doing it. That's how you do it, especially when making new habits and such. It is great. So HB's Heart Breathings 90. 90 is for every quarter. But she is about to do her first quarter class, which is always before the first quarter, which is December 13th is the start. So I have a link in the description. Check it out to her sign up for her class for this coming December 13th. And hope you click it. Check it out. Also check out her YouTube channel. She explains more about her planning offer things. Yes, it is for authors. I'm not an author. I use it. So you don't have to be an author to use it. So so I bought this last year and actually in the second quarter. So I have nothing for the first quarter because I didn't discover it until then when I got more intentional with my goals. So what's nice about her HB90, you can start it. You don't have to start everything on January. So this is like created a hodgepodge. These were afterthought. So is the washi. I was just basically having fun with it, trying to figure out what I would like to do and so forth. So this is her goals planner. So this has the whole year, but she gives you in the class a free planner for the quarter. And then she puts that one in her Etsy shop as well as this one for the alumni, which is, of course, what I am, to help, support her system throughout. Even though you get the course, it's a one-time fee, you get it for free for life or however long the site is up. So that's cool too. And such. So I'm just going to show you an idea of what the HB90 method is about. Like I said, Sarah at Heart Breathings says it tells you better about it because she's actually the creator of this system. Okay, so I'm going to go to the current quarter here. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is pretty thick. So these dividers are old Happy Planner dividers I've just created. They don't actually go between the pages like how I want it. That's okay. Next year I'll print it out a slightly different so that it will. All right, so you see that there's this big thing before October. So this is the prep work that you'll kind of go through, something very similar or like it in the class. Okay, so you can see here that it's quite thick. So this is something you'll find that's very similar or exactly like in the class, this workbook type of process. Luckily, in her planner that she gives you free for your first time going through the course, there is weekly reviews, which I don't have in this one. This one just has monthly reviews and quarterly reviews and the year-end reviews. So this is kind of like a skeleton of what she gives her students for her course. So she gives you the workbook plus the planner to go through the process as well. So got a printer, print it out. She does it, designs it both in letter size and A5 size. She only does it those two sizes, but you can easily take the A5 size and shrink it down to about 85%. She's discovered to do it on the classic size paper, or chop it down to classic size paper. So I use the letter size. I'm okay with that. I write big. I'm a big dreamer. So she gives you through a little thing, and then you have a vision board. So how I do my vision board, everybody does their vision board differently. For me, I do stickers, and I put some boxes in here, but also I put like some little stickers in between, especially the quotes that Happy Planner has. And I have determined that this is what works for me. That I have some affirmations here that I remember this is part of my go-to. Always love and care for my husband, my sons, to grow up and be good. I don't know what I wrote there, but that's okay. And then of course my that's my YouTube channel is a thing. And also I talked about here about controlling the bad days, being less, and making the changes to stay alive, being high risk. That's talking about my health, because of what I have a lot of sick days, more so than I when I was younger. And sometimes I'm out for easily a half a day laying in bed and watching TV because my brain is not focused and working. So yeah, and I wrote down my affirmations or what I would like, my ideal. It helps a whole lot. And it's kind of like got me started. Because then the next part, which she goes through, her first one has a lot more instructions. So this is, like I said, the bare bones part. I like how she gives me a checklist. Yes, I did not check it all. But I kind of sometimes come back here and I forget. Oh yeah, there's a checklist. So you start brainstorming about what you need to do. So these are the things that you know you need to get done. You've already made the commitments. You already have the due dates. All that kind of stuff. And such. So this is what I have done. Then what I should do. This list is like you feel like you should be doing because others are doing it or others are advising you to do it, or something that you've been nagging yourself about doing it, but you know you should do it. But it's kind of like eating that frog kind of thing. And then what you want to do. What is your idea of what you want to do, but you haven't gotten done, either because of time or other priorities or so forth. So this helps brain dump a lot. And I like how she categorizes it because it prompts you to think, oh yeah, about that and that and that. And then, so this time, okay, so like this is the bare bones. I'm trying to remember what we. So then you prioritize. That's why I highlight them as well. So you prioritize your goals into what is more important, what is such, and then you figure out how much time do you actually have to work. I said here that I have 52 days after taking out family time, which was mostly Sundays and a few Saturdays here and there. I was hoping to take advantage of that time, that when my husband's not working, which is of course the weekends, that I can pump out and get stuff done. And then I put a note here because she actually has her quarters start on the Monday of, and so I kind of bumped it as such. And I've been starting to think that way too, because it makes sense, because the rest of my planners are Monday starts, and so might as well have it from the nearest one bump to the nearest Monday. Works out. Okay. Next, you start brain dumping what you would like to do as an ongoing task and notes to where it should be and so forth. Then you work out what schedule you would like to do. I'm going to get more intentional with this. Especially, I've been too laxy-daisy with some of the things here. So, but I did highlight it the same colors per se, most of the same colors, as like I made sure family time was still blue, so that easily blocked out that that's family time, and such. All right, so after doing all that, figuring out what you like to do, what you want to do, what how much time do you have, because this is by quarter, you get to restart and figure out what you want to do each quarter. So it's not like, and you also realize with this system, because of the reviews that she makes you do, that you kind of get this extra little, like a boost of momentum or self-momentum, that, oh yeah, these were my goals, this is what worked and didn't work, okay, what happened, okay, you're able to get back on and move forward. So I brainstorm some goals, and she helps you especially write out the ones that are not measurable. So you know about the SMART method. Do not Google it. So, which is, I think, I forget what it is. But, you still need it to be measurable, what you want to do. But luckily, this narrows it down for me to the next 3 months. I would like to do X, Y, Z. Okay, so making things measurable. So, but self-care, like certain things, losing weight is easy. But for me, it was more getting my symptom days and my depression days under control. I still struggle with that. I have sometimes somewhat what I call my blue days, and it's really hard to focus and work because the symptoms of depression are a little bit worse on those times. And this usually is triggered by something that bad has happened to me, and I have to deal with it, and it's one of those things. I'm getting better about it, but I started brainstorming that. Besides eating healthy and losing weight, business ones was so easy. It's like, okay, increase my sales, basically increase my subscribers, but I'm going to change this now because I don't want to focus on subscribers anymore. I want to focus on something else. And so I'm trying to think of what to do there. I might have to watch some goal planning for YouTubers out there to see what else, how they would measure another thing as such. Okay. And then after brainstorming the goals, you actually put down what you final. And then she says, I chose this goal because, and then you put it down. So there, and this is the quarter I started recording my mood. And then if you still are like, well, there was these other goals I really like to do, you can put your future projects or goals here that won't fit in your time and such. And also you can break it down to the next 4 quarters as well and make notes of it. And then you do, for each goal, is you brainstorm the projects. And these are just my little sticky notes for my, I guess, a key for my sticky notes. So, and then she gives you an extra blank one. And I just have this as projects, quote unquote, what I need to do planning wise. So I have here my reviews, my cleaning out my brain dump, doing my weekly reviews, which I've been doing a lot off camera lately, but I don't know if I'm going to do that more in the future. Probably once in a while I'll do a weekly review, but not so often. I'm trying to focus more on my planner business now, and I have a feeling that the YouTube projects are pulling me away. And then from those goals, you pick out your top, you can see my business one here. I have a lot that I want to get done, so I picked out 7 that I think I could get done in the quarter. And if I get these done before the quarter's over, awesome. Pick out the next one. Get it on the Kanban board. So this happens for every goal. You pick out your top 7 projects, and then you take those projects. I had to make extra of these project planner sheets, so that's why some of them are gray and some more pink, because I went back and I went, I need more of these, because I use these quite a bit. So I put the project, what it means, and then all the tasks, and then I put notes of what I mean, why, and such things. And then she moves me towards whatever goal. So those are all the project plans. But then what I do is I take these project plans and I take the task and I put them on my Kanban board, quotes, air quotes. When you see Sarah's videos about her Kanban board, you actually see it on the wall with all these sticky notes. For me, that is overwhelming. I get overwhelmed by seeing all those tasks at one time. I've shared this with the alumni group. So there's a Facebook alumni group that you get support even after the class is done. So you can ask us and Sarah. We're both all there to support you and give you ideas how to be a little bit more creative. So I couldn't do Sarah's Kanban board, but I did is sticky notes on these task weekly things. So this is this week. I'm about to do my weekly review here, and this is the new week. If you've seen my previous weekly reviews, you saw me take them in and out of this goals book. I have not been doing it since I've not been doing weekly reviews, just because a lot of moving and they were getting in the way because of that. I've been doing is I still open it up, but I write it in the classic size planner, my friggin' planner. So I still have it there that I need to do it. Going on. So this is my to do. This is to be done. And for Kanban board referencing, let me go back to, nope, that's my review. Hold on. Here we go. And this is what I've done. So if I've actually done it, I write it down, check it off, and put the sticky notes in here. I keep them by quarter. What I do at the end of the quarter when I transition over, I take a picture of this next to it with the ones I didn't get done and toss them. Except for the ones I didn't do. I'll recycle them forward and try to make projects out of them first. So I hope you join us on Sunday the 13th to purchase the course and join us. The link is below in description, and then I will also put in the cards here and in the description any of my other HB90 goals videos that I've also done earlier in the year. So reviews, I'm gonna go to the end here. Like I said, reviewing what helps me tons. Okay, so this is the yearly review. It's more pages. You go more in depth. So this time of year, I'm going to be taking my time to go through this. Some of the things, if it mentions writing or such, which I don't think so. I think she would modify it to just say working. So I don't see that. Anything about writing, like writing goals. Just working goals or goals. Because she's realized, especially because I've been there since the beginning, that creative entrepreneurs want to use this, not just authors, but most of her following is authors. So she that's what she does for her job, is she's an author of books. And then got big space to do what worked, what didn't work for the year. So this is the end of the year. These are my extra project ones. And then next year, what you want to do, and the wish list. So I love her prompts of everything. And this has really helped me, especially the ones that are monthly. I'll show you this. I didn't put stickers in it, but I did go through it. It was really hard. The end of November was really hard for me. It was a little bit of a 3-day blues kind of thing, but I got it done. It didn't help because when I was about to do this, I was not in a great place, so I had to come back and finish it. But these are the only ones in the monthly. I don't remember what she has in the weekly within the weekly planner, weekly/daily planner that she gives with the course, but that she also gives some weekly ones, so it's easy for you to pivot and move that way. I need to do is go find my old planner and make my own little form, because I would like to do that for next year, is have a weekly review, not just a monthly review like this. And I'm waiting for her to come out with her yearly planner, because then I will set this up for next year as such, and I'll print it a little bit different so that my dividers are not in between the months. This is pretty cool. Actually, I like this too. Previous quarters, I used to write out what I had planned here, so then I can easily see it bigger and make more notes. But yeah, this is how it's done. And of course, these are all, I had to move these projects. I was not getting them done as I thought I would, but that's okay. All right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, comment below, let me know. But this is how I do my goal planning, and this has helped me move a lot further and a lot quicker than previous ways of doing things. And I really appreciate it that Sarah created this system and was willing to share it with everyone. So, like I said, go check out the link below. Yes, it's an affiliate link. But it helps me in her. This is what one of her side gig jobs that she does besides writing books. But she enjoys doing this, and she's a planner babe just like the rest of us. So she does a lot of on her channel. She goes planner walkthroughs of her planner for the month, and then she does also planner lineup videos and planner her notebook challenge. So if you have a notebooks, you know, sometimes we collect notebooks too, as just as planners, and doing so, she shows what she uses her notebooks for, but also gives out a notebook or two to the winner every month. So I really enjoy her videos, and I'm a great supporter of her in her process, and I just wanted to share that this is how I goal plan. I use the HB90 method, and it's really helped me get to my goals and be more laser focused than I have ever had before. So I'm going to say thank you to Sarah if she sees this video. I really love this, and yes, this is part of my planner budget, is I spend a little bit of money every year on this planner, and because it works for me. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to check out these other videos and also videos that I've referenced below, and I'll see you in those.